snooze, you sick bastard!
So this is the second part of my series on 20 tips to make your life better according to old people. Hey, old people, they've been around. They know what it's like to live, and their wisdom is such that they're not dead yet. I mean, that right there in and of itself speaks volumes. And by volumes, I don't mean it speaks loudly. I just mean that they just ramble for days. God, it's like they have no one to talk to. So last week we did part 1. So go check that out. Maybe I'll put a link on the screen. Probably won't. So number 6. Children grow up way too fast. Make the most of the time you have with them. They really do. One day they're toddlers. They're learning about shapes and colors and puzzles, and the next day it's gone. Them days ain't coming back. You can have more kids, believe me, I've had my share, but I've got kids. Brendan is about to turn 13, and he is acting every bit like it. We went to the fair, and he hey, let's go in and look at the I don't want to look at the animals. You don't want to look at the animals? No, let's do something. You know what? Your brothers do. I don't want to look at the animals either, but I've been looking at the animals with you for 13 years, so you're going to look at the animals with your brothers. And, he's getting tall. He's getting rebellious. He's getting indifferent. He wants to stay home instead of hanging out with mom and dad. The days go fast, man. You won't get them back. Hang out with your kids. Number 7. Nobody ever dies wishing they had worked more. Work hard, for sure, but don't prioritize work over family, friends, or even yourself, and especially your health. On your deathbed, can you imagine laying there and saying, "Oh, God, I just wish I had spent more time at the office"? No. When former White House press secretary Scott McClellan, oh no, it wasn't Scott McClellan, it was the guy after him, the Fox News guy. I'll probably have to put his name up on the screen. Anyway, he got sick. He was diagnosed with terminal cancer. He fought it bitterly, but it was a losing battle. So he did the only thing that a wise jackass of no potential brain matter would. He wrote a book and went on a book tour. Yes, that's the good way to spend the last 6 months of your life, is on a friggin' book tour, avoiding your family. What a dick. Now, those people are rare, but, I'll reserve judgment about the Republicans. I'll reserve it for the afterlife, when they will be judged, and they'll say, "You know what? You did a hell of a job. I really appreciate it. Love, Satan." No. I've had jobs where my own health was to be compromised over doing my job. That's bullshit. You can't do that. Number 8. You might live a long life, or you might live a short one. Who knows? But either way, trust me when I say that you're going to wish you took better care of yourself in your youth. I know a gal who is young, like early 20s, and she says, "Oh God, I'm feeling old. Gosh, I feel so old." And I think, how can you feel old? Christ, I'm twice your age, and I barely feel old. Well, she's old because she doesn't take care of herself. She doesn't eat well. She's morbidly obese. She never really works out. She doesn't do anything to expand her horizons, like read or, look at newspapers or anything like that. And I just think, you might as well be old. You might as well be in an old folks' home. She doesn't work. She doesn't have a job. She's not looking for a job. She doesn't want a job. She's broke. She's piss broke. But mind you, again, she might as well be 80. because her health is only going downhill. Her mind is not getting sharper. She's not feeding it anything to make it sharper. When you're young, get in shape, because getting in shape young makes it so much easier to get back in shape when you're older. There's no reason not to. It couldn't be easier. Number 9, if you're getting overwhelmed by life, just return to the immediate present moment and savor all that is beautiful and comforting. Take a deep breath and relax. So you're at work, you've got a deadline, you're stressed out, you don't know how you're going to do it. Take a second, look out the window, walk to the window if you have to, and just realize, you know what? You're living in the most advanced technological society in world history. Your health is statistically better than ever. Your lifespan is probably better than ever. You're healthy and you're alive. You've got people who love you. Just relax, calm down, take a deep breath. And number 10, the last one for this week. Eat and exercise as if you're a diabetic heart patient with a stroke, because that is the best way to make sure you never become one. Am I still recording? Oh, I lost my... There we go. You can eat anything you want as often as you want. You can drink like a sailor, smoke like a chimney, and... I don't know, it's not on here, but bone like a skeleton. No, you can do whatever you want to your body. But the more you do it, the more likely those things are going to crop up. So here's the thing. If you just moderate now, you won't have to go to extremes later to not die. All of these things are not avoidable, but they're somewhat preventable. And I realize those are synonyms in this case, but bear with me. No, you can... eat reasonable, keep your body in check, act like you're diabetic, and you'll never get diabetic. Take care of your body. In China, they're proposing to perform a head transplant in 2017. But until that's done and perfected, there's no way to get a new body. That's the only chance you have, is Chinese scientists who are, pardon me, big on faking medical and, scientific results. So that's it for this week. Like I said, we did one last week. We'll do one next week. 20 tips from old people on how to live your life.